Hello, Hope Point family. This is Mr. Matthew Lyda broadcasting to you from Richard Smith's house here with Richard Smith, the senior lead teaching pastor at Hope Point Community Church. He has asked me, and I've asked him, to share some nuggets of gold information about CLEAN 2010 with you. So listen in.
Oh, hello Matt and studio audience. I'm sorry, I was just reading some snippets from this month's Reader's Digest. And I've trusted all of you are subscribers to Reader's Digest and World Magazine. And the Bible. The Bible's free. You do not have to subscribe to it. You probably need to buy it. But after that, every day is free. I want to talk a little bit. I want to give you, let's say I'm a pastor. I'd like to give you 4 reasons I want you parents to go to CLEAN. Number 1, it's just uncool to be dirty. You need to go to CLEAN2010 because everybody needs to be clean. If you are dirty, you cannot go to somebody's house probably and sit on their new furniture. If you're dirty, you can't. I do a lot of weddings, and I notice that most of the time the bride and the groom are clean, and so I try to tell young people, you probably can't get married if you're dirty. So you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm getting at? You need to be clean. Number 1, it's you need to be clean. It's uncool to be dirty. Number 2, Lookup Lodge is an amazing place. I've been there tons. Not just with Hope Point people and citizens, but I grew up there with a lot of youth events. It's refreshing. I mean, the moment you get out of your car, your feet are going to step on ground that begins to refresh you. It is a specially designed part of creation that just has a way of breathing God's love into you. I want you to be at Hope Point. Do you know that Hope Point in 2014 is being considered for the next Winter Olympics?
What he's trying to say is that the Olympics will not be held at Hope Point, but they will be held at Lookup Lodge.
Olympics? Yes! Because Vancouver doesn't have any snow. They're bringing snow in right now as we speak. It didn't snow there. It snows at Lookup. And who knows, we could get some snow there. It would be unusual for it to snow in April or whenever CLEAN2010 is, but don't rule anything out. Just go there and be surprised. Third thing I want you to go to CLEAN, they have this huge swing. Listen, free time in the afternoon, most of the kids, they go to the swing. It's on a hillside overlooking a lake. And when you release that swing and you're like, I think around 700 feet up, the first thing you do for the first 15 seconds is scream your head off. You can go to the website and look at some videos of people screaming. I'm screaming on that website and I'm not ashamed. Because, listen, I know this. I've read the data. Some people call it data. I've read the data. Screaming is healthy. Scientists tell us we don't scream enough. We are in so many places every week in our life where we want to scream, but we're afraid of like little things like getting fired or arrested. So we suppress it. And you know what that does? That produces medical problems. Those medical problems then send us to the hospital, and that hospital stay produces medical bills which cause us to want to scream. Listen, you need to go to Lookup so you can scream. It'll be good for you. But the 4th reason I want you to go to CLEAN2010, well, as a matter of fact, let me just tell you this. We have a special guest that would like to tell you his testimony of CLEAN. So you just stay put and I'll go get him. He wishes to remain anonymous, okay? I'll be right back with him. I would say the most important thing that I got out of CLEAN last year as an anonymous guest is I went there to support, people say you overwork quotation. I've been around people who overwork it. Everything they say is that I don't use that much, but I'm using it now. I went there to support the students and support Matt, support our workers. But let me tell you what happened when I was there. Let me tell you why I went there, to support our. I'm a parent. I'm a parent of a daughter. I know of a son named Andy. Andy. He's a sophomore at Dorman. He loves soccer, and you know, he's injured right now, but I think Andy will come back. But I went there to really find out, what is Andy learning in our student ministry. And so, you know, I went there to support him. And I'm going to tell you, you know what happened in my life that day? I worshiped. I walked into a meeting hall and into their chapel that sits on top of the mountain overlooking the lake. And I'm going to tell you, there was a band there. Never heard of them before, but the Josh Ridings band, they rocked. I didn't just worship because of the music. I worshiped because of the students worshiping, and their worship inspired my worship. And to watch their freedom in worship, which so often is stymied on Sunday morning because they're surrounded by old people and people that are afraid to let loose and boogie. That's right. We could bring that word back, boogie. But those students worshiped, and I worshiped. And then the conference, the teaching. Matt was so prepared. Obviously 2010 focuses on purity. He was so prepared. It was like I had never heard purity presented like that. And so even though I went there to support these kids, God spoke to my heart about issues, temptations, longings. And I had a perspective there when I left that I did not have. And so from watching the students worship to what I learned. And this year there's going to be breakout conferences for parents. Parents, okay, listen, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna turn this back over to Richard and kind of let him wrap this up. God spoke to me. I'll just let him wrap it up. Man, that was awesome. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate that. And Mike is not his real name, but thank you, Mike. I want to tell you, parents, what you're going to do is you're going to get in your car. We might have a bus to take us up there together. But we need the time together. And there's going to be all the excuses on a Saturday morning. You know, I'm busy. Listen, go up there. I really did go up there for 2 sessions last year. I saw Mike there, and he was hot and in the hooded mask, but he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. And this year there's some new things. The parent breakout sessions are going to be great. The kids are precious. The worship's unbelievable. It is a refreshing place. We need the time together. There's going to be things that are going to happen there that cannot happen anywhere but there. And I'm looking forward to that moment in 2010 being one of the great transitional, transformational moments in our student ministry this year. I hope to see you there. As a matter of fact, I know I'll see you there.